I'll show you how to do this string art practice worksheet. I'm going to start at the bottom with the rotating squares pattern, and you can pick any color and start at any notch. So I'm going to mark this one as my starting notch. And now it says use your ruler to draw a diagonal line to the notch 3 spaces from your starting point. So I counted 1, 2, 3, and then it's at the 4th one, so 3 spaces away. Now that's my new starting point. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, mark the 4th one, and draw a line from those 2 notches, connecting those 2 notches. Then I'm counting 1, 2, 3, drawing a line connecting these 2 notches, and then I'll do one more line till I have a square. So it says continue to draw lines 3 spaces apart until you make a square. Now I can choose another starting point right next to my first one. So I'll pick this one, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to count 3 and then mark the 4th one and then draw a line in between. And then that way I'll have some rotating squares. So just remember 3 spaces apart. So count 1, 2, 3, and then mark the 4th one. And then when you want to make your squares rotate, you just pick your new starting point next to the old one. And you can do this as many times as you want. That's rotating squares. The next pattern is called spectrum, and once again, pick any color, start at any notch. And this time I'm going to use my ruler to create a diagonal line from my starting point to any other notch. And then I'm going to keep creating diagonal lines from my starting point to all the other notches next to it, or just several other notches next to the other one where I drew the diagonal line. So for these ones, you just have one starting point, and then you just keep drawing diagonal lines from that starting point around to the other notches. And you can do different colors, different starting points, and this is the spectrum pattern. This last pattern is rotating or radiating lines. You pick one color, start at any notch. It's going to be your starting notch. And then you're going to create diagonal lines that radiate from your starting point to the notch right next to it, and then the notch right next to that one, and the one right next to that one, and it goes all around the circle. And you always start at the same starting point, and you just go all the way around the circle. Once again, you can pick another starting point when you're done with this, and then do it all over again with a different color. And that is radiating lines. So I want you to try and practice these, and hopefully you have more of a idea of what we're going to do next time when we start the actual string art designs.